Today is the 34th regular meeting of the Lake County Board of Commissioners. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dear God, please bless our meeting today. May our discussions be fruitful, our decisions wise, and our community strong. Amen.
Amen.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Here.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Here. Gentlemen, you have before you the meeting minutes of the regular meeting of August 21st and August 28th, 2025. Do I have a motion to approve waiving the reading of the same?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Mr. President, before we go into public portion, I would ask that we take a moment of silence for the assassination and death of Mr. Charlie Kirk and in memorial of all those lost 24 years ago on September 11th.
Can we also add there was a school shooting yesterday, which is happening way too often in our country, so it is a tragic day too. So yes, a moment of silence to acknowledge. Thank you. This brings us to our public portion. Anybody wishing to address the board on agenda items only, please raise your hand. You have 3 minutes after stating your name and address for the record. Anybody for public portion? Nobody for public portion. Okay, Madam Clerk, please proceed with resolutions.
And special resolutions. Resolution proclaiming the month of September 2025 Grandparent and Kinship Appreciation Month in Lake County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second,
Discussion.
Mr. President,
Yes.
I just want to thank all of those in Job and Family Services who work to help the many grandparents and relatives who raise and foster their children for our community. It's increasingly true that children are left without a mother and a father, and they need other relatives to step up in the biggest possible way to raise and support them. And while recognizing a month doesn't halfway go to the thank you that those folks deserve, it's our small way of making sure that Lake County remembers the incredible sacrifice that so many brothers, sisters, grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins make to raise their family and ultimately all of our families up in our community.
Yes, and I'm going to actually turn it to Suzanne and Jean here soon. And I can't imagine the statistic of how many grandparents or other caregivers in today's world compared to 20, 30 years ago. So, if Commissioner Beveridge has anything to add,
I think both my colleagues have said it best.
and I'll turn it over to Suzanne.
Thank you, Commissioner. Job and Family Services always appreciates your consideration of this resolution. This is certainly a topic that we feel deserves to be highlighted. We work very closely with our grandparents and kinship providers at Job and Family Services. I think that our agency, particularly our substitute care unit, goes above and beyond trying to locate grandparents or other relatives to care for the children that come into our agency custody. I do have some statistics, since you, Commissioner Regovich, mentioned that. And when you think about these numbers, it's really kind of staggering to think that in Ohio right now, more than 240,000 children under the age of 18 are being cared for in homes other than their parents. And of those 240,000 children, more than 189,000 of them are living with their grandparents right now, just in the state of Ohio. And one of the reasons why we appreciate your consideration of this resolution when we're thinking about the children and the impact that these grandparents and kinship providers have on them, research has shown that a kinship caregiver provides many important components to a child's life, including familiar and trustworthy caregivers, decreased trauma from family separation, continuation of cultural and family traditions, increased stability in the placement situation, preservation of sibling groups, and the list can continue to go on and on and on. But again, this is one of the reasons why this is a priority to our agency. And I know I mention this every year, and we have social work staff dedicated to working with kinship providers, but I wanted to mention in my once a year announcement that there are a lot of resources available for kinship providers. So if you come across folks who are caring for relatives, please share with them that there are a lot of resources in Ohio that are available. I'll name a couple of those right now, and then hopefully we could have Jean come up and just spend a few minutes talking about our local resources. But the Kinship Permanency Incentive Program, Ohio Kinship and Adoption Navigation Program, the Kinship Guardianship Assistance Program, and Ohio Works First child-only benefits are just a few of the statewide programs available. So my message to grandparents and kinship providers is there is support for you. Please reach out to Job and Family Services. And if I may introduce Jean Tetrick to come up and say a few more words.
Hi, Jean.
Good morning, Commissioners Plechnik, Rejovic, and Beveridge. Were kind of new to me. I'm Jean. I'm the substitute care supervisor for foster care and adoption, which also encompasses our kinship program. We do a lot of work over at JFS trying to find relatives and support them so we can get kiddos back into their family units if for some reason they can't be with their moms and their dads. So that is a huge priority for us. We, like Suzanne said, we do have a lot of resources. Like even if relatives don't think that they qualify for anything, I am inviting them right now to just give me a call through 440-350-4260. And they can kind of talk about things and we can kind of navigate them and get them connected to the programs that might be best eligible for them. You know, because we have a lot. We have our kinship permanency incentive. We have, KGAP, that's a lot of acronyms. Kinship guardianship programs, that kind of help with other things. Getting kinship families licensed as foster families to be eligible for other types of resources in the community and stuff like that. So please give us a call. You guys are out there. We want to help you as much as we can. And to our foster family, to our kinship families right now who are, licensed through us, and we've got kids in their home right now. Thank you for all that you do. We know that it's difficult kind of balancing all of those family dynamics and, your routines and stuff like that. So we're here to help, and we thank all the grandparents and aunts and uncles out there who do such a great job with supporting their families.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Jean, I just want to share, I was at Giant Eagle the other day, and this sweet little old lady was right in front of me, and suddenly she's like pulling up this giant pack of ground beef, 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 huge can of sauce, huge can of sauce, huge can of sauce, and then more pasta than you could shake a stick at. And I thought to myself, she can't eat that much. And then this gentleman, taller than me, walks up, her grandson. And I said, "Oh, this is for you." And he says, "Oh yes, grandma takes good care of me." And I said, "I hope you realize that not every grandparent would work this hard to make sure that you're taken care of." He said, "Oh, I know. I love my grandma. She takes good care of me."
We do really have such an increase in our kinship family stepping forward nowadays to, really support the younger kids in their lives. And this is what this month is about, is recognizing them and saying thank you for that.
Thank you, Jean.
Yep.
Madam Clerk, let's make it official.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes. Of course,
I'll be the plaque.
beaming with confidence.
John, next time you need a card for the 4-H auction.
Noted.
Madam Clerk, let's continue with the resolutions.
In the engineer's office, resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement between the Lake County engineer on behalf of the Lake County Board of Commissioners and TRC companies for professional services for the LAK Bridge Load Ratings Project PID number 122371 in various locations throughout Lake County.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Utilities Department, resolution approving final estimate number 9, release of retainage in the amount of $50,308 with DB Bentley Incorporated and accepting a 3-year maintenance bond in the amount of $133,617.30 for Lakeshore Boulevard Waterline Replacement, Euclid Line to East 288th Street, Project 448W 2021 for the Lake County Department of Utilities.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations in Lake County Department of Utilities Water Fund, Water Project Fund, and Sewer Project Fund.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
And Job and Family Services Department, resolution approving Lake County Department of Job and Family Services vouchers, date of warrant September 19, 2025, in the amount of $597,483.06.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution certifying compliance with Chapter 5108 of the Ohio Revised Code and adopting the Lake County Prevention, Retention, and Contingency Plan biennial renewal for the period of October 1st, 2025 to September 30th, 2027.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution authorizing execution of an agreement between Project Hope and the Lake County Board of Commissioners on behalf of the Lake County Department of Job and Family Services to provide homeless prevention services to eligible TANF recipients in an amount not to exceed $242,609.50 effective October 1st, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $1,058,842.68.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving payment of bills to CT Consultants Incorporated as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $24,742.63.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Abstain.
Resolution approving purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $877,682.88.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations through various general and non-general fund accounts.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution transferring appropriations within various general and non-general fund accounts.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes. Thank you, Madam Clerk. This brings us to our departmental reports. Utilities.
Thank you, Commissioner. 1 week from Saturday, September 20th, we have our annual, this is actually the second one this year, household hazardous waste collection out at the fairgrounds. It runs from 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Typically, it's very busy at 8 o'clock, so if you want shorter lines, show up about 10 or 11. But it's the list of accepted waste and unaccepted waste are listed on our website, if you have any questions about that.
Thank you. I know my father-in-law always looks forward to that. Goes to all our houses and picks up our hazardous waste.
It's a very popular event, and it keeps a lot of those kind of chemicals and things out of landfill that we don't want to end up storing there.
Job and Family Services.
Thank you, Commissioner. Just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for passing our resolutions today for Job and Family Services, particularly resolution number 7 pertaining to the contract with Project Hope and Job and Family Services. Obviously, it's one of our highest priorities at JFS to ensure that children are not sleeping outside or unsheltered in Lake County. So being able to enter into this agreement with Project Hope using TANF dollars, which are federal funds that we receive at the county level to support this program is a great partnership, and thank you for your approval.
County Administrator.
I don't have anything, but I believe Mr. DeMar has a couple of items.
Sure, good morning. Last week, we successfully were able to sell all of the notes and bonds that you guys approved the sale of probably 2 weeks ago now. Those were for a sewer project in Randy's department, the various road improvement projects for the engineers, and then also the remaining portion of the notes on the public safety center. So I just wanted to talk briefly about that. Through a combination of our $25 million pay down and a reduction in the coupon rate on the notes from 4% down to 3.75 for next year, we'll realize a savings in the general fund next year of just over $1 million in interest. And as we said last week, this couldn't be possible without your guys' leadership and all of our colleagues in the county banding together and making this a priority for the county. So just wanted to update you guys on the sale. All those closing documents, I believe, are working their way through the system now, and that should all be buttoned up by the end of this month or the beginning of October. So, obviously we're excited about the savings and interest. I mean, it's going to really help make our budget sustainable for the long term. So I just want to give you guys an update.
Thank you. County Clerk.
Yes, I want to mention that the next commissioner meeting is scheduled for next Thursday, September 18th at 10 a.m.
Thank you. And Legal.
No reports, Commissioner.
Gentlemen, is there any old business to come before us? Is there any new business? None being seen. I want to remind everybody there'll be a workshop today at 10:30 where we can bring issues to the commissioners. I also want to add that Bishop Maribel looks extra sharp today. So I'll have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Before I second, I want to note that the newspaper has reported that this is Bishop Maribel's 42nd anniversary as a bishop, and we thank him for his prayers and service. Second.
Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Pletchnik.
Yes.
Commissioner